Greetings, this is ojambo. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to install Uptime Kuma, which is a monitoring tool for your website or server services. To subscribe, like, follow, and leave comments for not only more frequent content, but also it inspires me to make content just for you guys. All right, if you want to monitor services, you can use Uptime Kuma. It's self-hosted and it's open source. So if you're looking for a lightweight, powerful way to monitor your websites or services, Uptime Kuma is the open source alternative to services such as Uptime Robot, and you can host it yourself and have full control over your data. Not only can you self-host this, you can actually have it local, and I'm going to prove to you. I'm going to actually use it for ojambo.com, which is my blog site. All right, and also so whether you're monitoring a single site or dozen of microservices, Uptime Kuma gives you a sleek interface, multiple notification options, and great flexibility. The best part, you can host it yourself using tools like Podman or Podman Compose, the rootless, daemonless alternative to Docker. Of course, you can also use Docker, but I like using Podman because it's rootless, meaning that I can set it up for a regular user and they'll be able to run it themselves. So what is Uptime Kuma? Uptime Kuma is 100% open source and is licensed under the MIT license. If you know, I have actually created a tutorial or review of the MIT license, so you can read up on that or watch the video. It's self-hosted, simple and beautiful monitoring tool for HTTPS. That's usually most websites. The HTTPS stands for the secure. That's it. It's a certificate, TCP, ping, and much more. It's capable of sending alerts via Telegram, Discord, email, and more. And you can check out the Uptime Kuma GitHub repository for the latest features and contributions. So let's actually go take a look at that quickly. So as you can see, this is the GitHub, Lewis/Uptime-Kuma. That's on GitHub. So as you can see, it's well maintained. As you can see, literally just yesterday at the time of this recording, and yeah, it's pretty well maintained. And you can see the latest version at the time of this recording was about 9 months ago or so, but as I said, it's still it's well supported. As you can see, there's issues, pull requests, and as you can see, you can actually look at the activity. It's well supported. A lot of contributors, 773 at the time of this recording. And as you can see here with this one, you can monitor several services. You can actually check out the live demo. And as I said, some of this other things we can add: JSON queries, DNS records, push, this Steam game server, Docker containers. Obviously, you can also do Podman containers, fancy, reactive, fast UI, UX. Notifications, we talked about that. There's also Gotify, Slack, pushover, email, that's SMTP, that's the sending part, of course. Over 90 notification services. You can get the full list, you guys could read that. 20-second intervals, multiple languages, multiple status pages, map, status pages to specific domains, ping map, certificate info, proxy support, two-factor authentication support. And you can install it. You see the way to install it. They use Docker, but I'm using Podman, and it says here non-Docker. If you're using obviously Linux and Windows, you can install it. For some reason, you're not able to install on the BSDs and Repit and Heroku, or it supports Node.js 18 and 20, npm 9, Git, PM2. As I say, you can read all and the advanced advanced installation, and you can also sponsor if you do like this project. So with that said, let's continue. So I'm going to install it the easy way. I'm simply just all I do is just create a folder, and a Podman compose file, or you can call it Docker or container compose, they're all the same thing. So let's take a look at the code is here if you want it, by the way. So let's take a look at it. So I'm opening up in the actually this doesn't need to be that big, but that's fine. So let's take a look at it. So version 3, the version doesn't really matter here. The services uptime hyphen Kuma. The image is Louis Lam / uptime hyphen Kuma : latest. The container name is going to be uptime hyphen Kuma. Ports 3001 on the host is mapped to 3001 on in the container. That's because I don't use 3001 on my host system. And then the volumes, you see it's ./. That's a hidden folder. If you, it's relative to where the Podman compose file is, to /app/data, and then restart and it stops. That's it. Very, very simple. So if we go back here, you take a look here. You see there's only one file. Just to prove to you, you see I'm also showing there's no hidden files at all. It's right there. So I'm going to open up the console terminal. I just want to show you what's going to happen here, so I'm not going to make it like here so people on the vertical screens can see. I'm making this up here first. Alright, zoom in, and all you have to type is Podman hyphen compose, one word, and then up, then space hyphen D. So hyphen D again, that means it's detached, meaning that if I didn't put that part here, all the logs and everything would be shown here. So I don't want that because I already tested this, the only issue. So that's what happened. And to see if it's running, just type Podman hyphen just Podman space ps space hyphen a. And you see it's let me zoom out a little bit. You can tell, you see it tells here that it's actually running. It's been up for 29 seconds ago, and you see the port number. When you see this is the host connected map to the container. So 0000, this means that you can use localhost, you can use 127, or you can use the IP address on a network for that one. The reason I prefer that is so that I can also use it on the phone. Oops, somebody sent me a text message. Just give me a second. Okay, yes, this phone company let me know the bill is ready because today's the 25th. Okay, so that's perfectly fine. Yeah, so you see it created a data folder here. And in data folder, obviously, you're going to see all of this, screenshots, upload, etc. So let's actually open up this in a web browser. So I'm going to use a Chromium browser, and I'm just going to use 127 3001. Is it 3000? I can't remember. Was it 3001? Yeah, 3001. Yes, there is 3001. You see, Uptime Kuma. So it's asking for to create an administrator account. So I'm just going to use my name, it'll just be Edward. I'll give it a password. Oops, I already forgot the password. Okay, oh, I have to repeat it. Okay. Alright, create. Oh, they don't match. They match now? No, still not matched. Okay, they do match now. So this is what you get. It's a very simple application to use, which is also pretty nice. You can see to tell you what is up, what's down, what's under maintenance, unknown, and pause. So before we add anything, let's just go over a few things here. Obviously, the first thing, you can go here, go in the dashboard. So there's maintenance. You can schedule maintenance. You can go to settings, and under settings, you see under general, you can set it automatically detected that I'm in Obviously I'm in North America. I'm Toronto. I don't know how it detected I was in Toronto there. That is kind of a little bit weird, but okay, that's fine. Oh, I think it detected from my browser or something, so that's fine. Okay, so Toronto detected correctly, and you can put some, if you have a stream API, you can put that there. What else is here? Some of these deprecators, I'm not going to talk about that. Oh, Chrome executable, you can test. I'm guessing this, oh yeah, right here. This is the, what do you call, what's the PWA, that's the progressive web app. So obviously Chrome supports that, so I can click this and it I've actually created a bunch of tutorials about progressive web apps. So yeah, that's what that is. Okay, so we'll go to appearance. I do like it automatically detected. I don't know how it knew I like the dark theme, but that's fine. So I'll leave that as auto. You can change normal. You can replace all that. So let's go to notifications. In web browsers, any application or any website, it has to get permissions for you for notifications, so you can do that. But this one is not those notifications. This is, I guess, to send you email or text or however you decide to do it. So it's either be 7 days, 14 days, 21 days, and you can also obviously put your when your certificate is about to expire. So this could be another. I didn't even think about this until right now. This could be another way. If you remember, if you guys are using Let's Encrypt, which I do as well. Before Let's Encrypt would send a password, it wasn't able. Sorry, I would send a notification. It wasn't able to renew certificates, but they stopped doing that. But you could use something like this, and this would be able to send you out a notification. I don't. I could. You could also write your own scripts. I don't bother with that because I do visit, especially my blog. I visit it at least 3 times a day. So if the certificate, something on the certificate, I would know about it. So I'm not too worried. I'm not worried about that. But this would be a good way to do that. And then there's reverse proxy. If you're using, for example, Cloudflare Eternal or some other software, you can enable them there. Tags. I'm not using tags. Monitor history. Because obviously it saves the history, so you can shrink. I know the shrink, that's most likely if it's using, SQLite, the database. Docker hosts, you can also have it here for, you can set up a Docker host. Obviously I'm running in Docker here, so I guess it could, let me actually see what that does. If I click select, friendly, oh okay, so alright, so obviously I wonder if I could get it to monitor itself. That would be kind of interesting. I'm obviously not using Docker, I'm using Podman, so I'll probably need to tweak that a little bit, but if you guys are using Docker, that's another thing you can use. And then the security, obviously change the password, simple enough, update it, and two-factor authentication, or you can disable auth. API keys, you can add your name, just click add, and then you can just put the name there and it will generate for you. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Proxies, you can set up a proxy. Here we go. Usually you can use something like Nginx or something else, or third-party service possibility as well. Then backup, you can export. Yeah, this will be important if you have a whole bunch of, even just a few. You probably want to be able to set up quickly, so you can do an export. And of course about, as you can see, the version I'm using right now is this, the latest version is 1.23.16. As I said, that's the one that came out about 9 months ago. So there we go. You can also check if an update is available. That's enabled by default, and you can also use a beta release. I don't recommend, if you're local, yeah, you can try that. I never recommend anything unless it's stable, very, very close to being stable. If you're in production. Okay, so that's anything else here. Obviously there's help, and it takes you to the GitHub page, and it explains some things here. You see how some screenshots, and yeah, you can see all that there. All right, so let's go back to the dashboard. And then status pages, you can create a new status pages. I'm okay with just the basic stuff. So it's a pretty sparse application, which I actually do like, because a lot of applications, they kind of throw everything, including kitchen sink, and it's very hard to understand what's going on or even use. So with that said, let's add a new monitor. So when I click add new monitor, so the type and the monitor type, you have you can see there's HTTP, STC port, ping. We already went through all this. Docker container. You can even just do servers as well. As you can see, there's quite a bit here. So this would actually be very helpful for one of my customers. I might actually send him this video so he can take a look at this. Actually, a lot of people would benefit from this. Okay, so for name, I'll just say ojambo.com. Obviously, that's a website. I don't need to put anything. Oh, I can't believe I spelled Ojambo wrong. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this one is very simple. It's just ojambo.com. You see, it can check for heartbeat interval check every 60 seconds. And retires, the get, JSON. You can try all this stuff as well. I'm not going to set up a proxy, as I said. I'm not going to set up notifications, but you can. Actually, you know what? You might set up notifications. Let's see here. You can also check the under advanced section. You can check before we go too far here. So there's request timeout and resend notification if down. So under advanced, we have the certificate expiry notification. Remember, it was like 7 days, 10 days, etc. Upside down mode, that means they flip the status upside down. If the server is reachable, it is down. Okay, I don't know why you would do that, but okay. And then the status codes, and I just leave those default. You can add tags. I said I'm not going to add tabs. So before I hit save, I want to see the setup notification. Oh, here we go. So it can go to your Telegram. Oh, by the way, in Telegram, I finally figured out how to what do you call it? To get the ID. I had to set up an ID. So yeah. So if you guys want to contact me by Telegram, I actually do have an ID. I believe it's just Ojambo Shop. Let me just double check on that. I have the phone here. I'm going to check where is Telegram. Go to settings, my profile. Yeah, it's at Ojambo Shop. So it's at Ojambo Shop here. I finally set it up. So it's at Ojambo Shop. So that's my ID for on Telegram. All right, and then what else is here? So is there a drop down? This should be a drop down. So you can see there's Microsoft Teams, OneBot, Pocket Chat, so Telegram, Trello. I'm actually free from here. Trello, it's a client actually got me to actually implement that for him. It was pre-pandemic. Yeah, so I'm pretty good with this for text messaging. I'm pretty good with that. You can do webhook, Soho Click, and some regional. Yeah, so there you go. Home Assistant. Oh wow, Home Assistant. Yeah, Quick Send, SMS, Google Chat, Workspace. Yeah, so there's quite a lot there. So there we go. So how do I? Let me hit save. Let me hit test to see if it actually sends me something. It says not found. I don't know what that means. I think I'm supposed to add some other stuff here. Oh, I didn't realize it got rid of it. Ojambo Shop. Okay, let me hit test again. It says not found. I don't know what it means by not found. Is it because it's not allowed to go on the internet? Or do I have to put a do I have to put a token here? I'm not sure how this works. Yeah, I don't know how that works. Okay, I'm just gonna close this now. But that's how you'd send the notifications. All right, I'm gonna hit save, and you can see now it says it's added successfully. Ojambo.com, it's up 200. Of course it's up because this is it right here. This is for the tutorial. So you can see here the status is it says 100%. There's no problem. It's currently up. The response is, oh, that's pretty. What is that? 1.5 seconds. Okay. Average response over 24 hours. Obviously, this is the first time I've added this. You can add other websites. The uptime 30-day. Obviously, I've just added this. And the certificate expires in November of 2025. So that's 63 days. So that's perfectly fine. So that's important. So I'm saying this is one thing you guys can do as an alternative using Let's Encrypt, which I am on all my sites. So this is one way to alert you instead of sending out emails. You can just put it here, and you can put multiple sites. You can even put local sites. For example, I wonder what would happen. Can I add this site? I'm going to see if it can monitor itself. Let's see if it can monitor itself. So let's go to, let's add another monitor. And I'm going to, what's it called? Uptime Kuma. I'll just say Uptime Kuma. And here we go. This one is an HTTP. It's not an HTTPS. I'm going to hit save and see what it says. This is going to be hilarious. It's up. Of course it's up because it's right here as well. See, Uptime Kuma is also up. So Uptime Kuma is is it a microservice? No, it's not a microservice. It's actually a application. So there you go. That one is also up. And look at its current response is 90 milliseconds. That's obviously better because it's local, and obviously hasn't been running for 24 hours. You can just so me install it, and it's not even 24 hours yet. So we can't do the uptime. We can't do the 30 days. But yeah, so you'll be getting some type of a graph. What do you call it? Over time. So yeah. And obviously you can hit edit and clone, you can delete, and etc. So you know what, let me check a website that that I know is down. So I think, no, I don't want to put that site up. What site can I do? Is there a site that used to be, oh, let me put a site that is no longer active. So let me add another monitor. I'm going to put up a site that's no longer active. I'll just say fake down, and this one is https fakedown.com. This doesn't exist. I'm just making it up. Okay, so I'm going to hit save, and that's what I was. That's exactly what I wanted. This is just an example. So fake down obviously never existed, and it says it's down. So over the past, currently it's currently down. Over the 24 hours or 30 days, it's down. It's always been down. That's what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted. So this is actually going to help to create a graph very quickly, because when it checks every minute it checks, these 60 seconds, it's always going to be down. So that graph should be obviously pretty consistently down. You can see here it's red, and oh wow, oh, because this has been monitored longer. So you can see I guess it's been was it 4 minutes? So it's been, so I guess this will be all green after a few minutes there, and then this one will also be the same. This one should be all red unless somebody, just to troll me, they actually go and buy that domain fakedown.com. Okay, so you see here it says fake down connected refused, and what, does it actually have an IP address? You gotta be kidding me. No way. So this actually used to be a site, fakedown.com. I literally just made this down. So wow, so I guess that actually used to be a site. Wow. All right, you learned something new. I just literally just made it up on the fly, but there you go. All right, so let's finish up this tutorial. So as you saw, this is a screenshot of the Compose YAML file, And this is what happened when I actually pulled it. It means it pulled the containers and build if it needs to. Alright, and then obviously here you saw me set up the administrator user, or the first user. And as you can see, I added, this is the dashboard, there was nothing. So I added ojambo.com just like here. And then obviously it says it's up. And when I go to the dashboard, you see it's going to say, for example, in the screenshot, it just says 1 up. So in this one, it should say 2 up and 1 down. So let's go and take a look at that. So let's go to the actual dashboard, and here it goes. Right, see, there's 3 monitors, 2 are up, 1 is down. All right, what else is here? No, I'm not using menus. I will show you the settings. And this is the live stream. So, for example, if I click this dashboard, and here it goes. Right, see, there's 3 more. Yeah, it's about, I think, half a second or 500 milliseconds behind. All right. If you need help or custom setup, if you're new to Podman, open source apps, or just want to get up and running quickly, I offer one-on-one programming tutorials that can help. For example, installing Uptime Kuma on your server, upgrading or migrating an existing install, integrating notification systems such as Telegram, Discord, email, Twilio, etc. You can contact me at ojambo.com/contact. Let's wrap this up. So Uptime Kuma is an excellent monitoring tool that puts you in full control with Podman. It's easy to set up a secure containerized instance. If you're looking for a modern open source status monitoring dashboard, give Uptime Kuma a time. Also be sure to subscribe, like, and follow. And that really helps out the channel and inspires me to make tutorials just like this one for you guys. If you have any requests, let me know. There are several ways to contact me. You can obviously go to the contact form at ojambo.com. You can, in the comment section, you can leave something there. Or actually in the comment section of the article, you can also leave something there, and I will try to honor your requests. And with that said, I do have another recommended resources. So as you guys know, I do live in a rural area, and the internet is terrible. So I'm actually using SpaceX Starlink, and it's been fantastic. Like, even during power failures, snowstorms, heavy rain, it has kept up working really well. And the most important thing is I actually turned off that the boost thing, which is supposed to, for example, it's supposed to heat up the equipment to melt the snow. I actually turned it off last December, and the past winter was really harsh. It never melted. I completely forgot I turned it off. No problems. Even when the snow was way up to my knee, because I had to go to look after the chickens every day, no problems. The internet was still going extremely well. And don't just take my word for it. If you guys know, actually that's not true. I don't know when I started doing live streams, but I was obviously uploading videos, so I use it for work. Not only for that, but my phone. You guys just saw when I got a text message when we started this video, and I use Wi-Fi calling because the cellular signal is not very good here. So I use Wi-Fi calling, and Wi-Fi calling allows you to get phones and send and receive text as if you are in a local area, and yeah, no problem. So you don't pay any extra bills, and it works fine. So even doing a live stream, the phone does work. So you guys have heard some of the scammers call me doing a live stream. So other people call me, clients. So it works perfectly fine. So if you're interested in getting the Starlink residential service, you can use my referral link. When you use my referral link, I get 1 month free. So that also helps me out as well. It's a simple way where you can contribute in a meaningful way if you're thinking of getting the residential service. Okay, now with that said, I'm checking the live chat. I don't see any chat requests today, so I'm going to end this live stream, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's live stream. With that said, bye now.